It's not healthy, we know. But a juicy burger from time to time is just delicious. Check the list of the top 20 largest fast food chains. 20. CNHLS, China, 4,000 restaurants. Wallace, Fujian Food Company, Limited, doing business as CNHLS, is a fast food chain in China. Its head office is in Taichung District, Fuzhou, Fujian. Its English name was originally Wallace. CNHLS's sales reached $407 million in 2010, an increase of 416% over its 2007 total. The restaurant was No. 2 in the China Daily list of the top 10 fast food chains in China. 19. Papa John's Pizza, USA, 4,700 restaurants. The Papa John's restaurant was founded in 1984 when Papa John Schnatter knocked out a broom closet in the back of his father's tavern, Mick's Lounge, in Jeffersonville, Indiana. He then sold his 1971 Camaro Z28 to purchase $1,600 worth of used pizza equipment and began selling pizzas to the tavern's customers out of the converted closet. His pizzas proved sufficiently popular that a year later he moved into an adjoining space. Dipping sauce specifically for pizza was invented by Papa John's Pizza that same year, and has since become popular when eating pizza, especially the crust. 18. Tim Hortons, Canada, 4,774 restaurants. Tim Hortons was founded in 1964 in Hamilton, Ontario, by Canadian hockey player Tim Horton, 1930 to 1974, and Jim Charade, 1934 to 2009, after an initial venture in hamburger restaurants. In 1967, Horton partnered with investor Ron Joyce, 1930 to 2019, who assumed control over operations after Horton died in 1974. Joyce expanded the chain into a multi-billion-dollar franchise. The company has its headquarters in Toronto. 17. Little Caesars, USA, 4,800 restaurants. Little Caesars is the third largest pizza chain in the United States, behind Pizza Hut and Domino's Pizza. It operates and franchises pizza restaurants in the United States and internationally in Asia, the Middle East, Australia, Canada, Latin America and the Caribbean. The company was founded in 1959 and is based in Detroit, Michigan, headquartered in the Fox Theater building in downtown. 16. Dairy Queen, USA, 4,800 restaurants. Dairy Queen, DQ, is an American chain of soft-serve ice cream and fast food restaurants owned by International Dairy Queen, Inc., a subsidiary of Berkshire Hathaway. The first DQ restaurant was located in Joliet, Illinois. It was operated by Sherb Noble and opened for business on June 22, 1940. It served a variety of frozen products, such as soft-serve ice cream. 15. Sibylla, Sweden, 5,000 restaurants. Sibylla is a chain of fast food restaurants located throughout Sweden and Finland, where they mostly hold the concession for service station food serveries. 1932 saw the first Sibylla sausage served. Since then, menus with French fries, hamburgers, meatballs, chicken, kebabs, and hot dogs have been developed. 14. Orange Julius, USA, 5,700 restaurants. Orange Julius is an American chain of fruit drink beverage stores. It has been in business since the late 1920s. The beverage is a mixture of ice, orange juice, sweetener, milk, powdered egg whites and vanilla flavoring, similar to a Morier Sonyanda or orange creamsicle. During the 1950s and 1960s, Orange Julius was sold at a variety of outlets, including state and county fairs and freestanding Orange Julius stands. The original stand also provided medicinal tonics and Bible tracts. 13. Hardees, USA, 5,812 restaurants. Hardees founder, Wilbur Hardy, opened his first restaurant in Greenville, North Carolina, on September 3, 1960. After a year of success, Wilbur decided to look into expanding his restaurant and opening another location, so he met with James Gardner and Leonard Rawls to discuss doing so. Shortly thereafter, the first company store was opened in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, in May 1961 by James Carson Gardner and Leonard Rawls on McDonald Street on North Church Street in Rocky Mount, known within the chain as Building No. 1. According to Wilbur Hardy, Gardner and Rawls won a controlling share of the company from him during a game of poker. After realizing that he had lost control over his namesake company, Hardees sold his remaining shares to them as well. 12. Wendys, USA, 6,490 restaurants. The Wendys chain is known for its square hamburgers, sea salt fries, and their signature Frosty, a form of soft-serve ice cream mixed with frozen starches. Wendys' menu consists primarily of hamburgers, chicken sandwiches, French fries, and beverages such as the Frosty. Since phasing out their famous Big Classic, the company does not have a signature sandwich, such as the Burger King Whopper or the McDonald's Big Mac. 11. Taco Bell, USA, 7,000 restaurants. Taco Bell was founded by Glenn Bell, an entrepreneur who first opened a hot dog stand called Bell's Drive-In in San Bernardino, California in 1948. Bell watched long lines of customers at a Mexican restaurant called the Mitla Café, located across the street, which became famous among residents for its hard-shelled tacos. Bell attempted to reverse engineer the recipe, and eventually the owners allowed him to see how the tacos were made. He took what he had learned and opened a new stand under the name of Taco Tia in late 1951 or early 1952, which sold tacos. 10. Hunt Brothers Pizza, USA, 7,300 restaurants. Hunt Brothers Pizza was established in 1991 and is based in Nashville, Tennessee, although its roots go back to 1962 when four brothers from Evansville, Indiana, Don, Lonnie, Jim and Charlie Hunt, began a local wholesale food route named Pepe's Pizza, which distributed par-baked pizza crusts and other pizza items to restaurants, taverns, bowling alleys and drive-in theaters. By 2015, the company had partnered with the Army and Air Force Exchange Service to open 5 stores on U.S. bases in Germany. 9. Baskin-Robbins, USA, 7,500 restaurants. Baskin-Robbins is an American chain of ice cream and cake specialty shop restaurants. Based in Canton, Massachusetts, it was founded in 1945 by Bert Baskin and Irv Robbins in Glendale, California. It claims to be the world's largest chain of ice cream specialty stores. Baskin-Robbins sells ice cream in nearly 50 countries. The company is known for its 31 flavors slogan, with the idea that a customer could have a different flavor every day of any month. 8. Dunkin, USA, 11,300 restaurants. William Rosenberg opened Open Kettle in 1948, a restaurant selling donuts and coffee in Quincy, Massachusetts, but he changed the name in 1950 to Dunkin' Donuts after discussing with company executives. He conceived the idea for the restaurant after his experiences selling food in factories and at construction sites, where donuts and coffee were the two most popular items. The restaurant was successful, and Rosenberg sold franchises to others starting in 1955. 7. Domino's, USA, 15,000 restaurants. In 1960, Tom Monahan and his brother, James, took over the operation of Dominick's, an existing location of a small pizza restaurant chain that had been owned by Dominic DeVarty. At 507 Cross Street in Ypsilanti, Michigan, near Eastern Michigan University. The brothers planned to split the work hours evenly, but James did not want to quit his job as a full-time postman to keep up with the demands of the new business. Within 8 months, James traded his half of the business to Tom for the Volkswagen Beetle they used for pizza deliveries. 6. Pizza Hut, USA, 16,796 restaurants. Pizza Hut was founded in June 1958 by 2 Wichita State University students, brothers Dan and Frank Carney, as a single location in Wichita, Kansas. 6 months later they opened a second outlet and within a year they had 6 Pizza Hut restaurants. The brothers began franchising in 1959. The iconic Pizza Hut building style was designed in 1963 by Chicago architect George Lindstrom. PepsiCo acquired Pizza Hut in November 1977. 5. Burger King, USA, 16,859 restaurants. The predecessor to Burger King was founded in 1953 in Jacksonville, Florida, as Insta Burger King, after visiting the McDonald brothers' original store location in San Bernardino, California. The founders and owners, Keith J. Kramer and his wife's uncle Matthew Burns, who had purchased the rights to 2 pieces of equipment called Insta machines, opened their first restaurants. Their production model was based on one of the machines they had acquired, an oven called the Insta Broiler. This strategy proved to be so successful that they later required all of their franchises to use the device. 4. KFC, USA, 20,404 restaurants. KFC was founded by Colonel Harlan Sanders, an entrepreneur who began selling fried chicken from his roadside restaurant in Corbin, Kentucky, during the Great Depression. Sanders identified the potential of the restaurant franchising concept, and the first Kentucky Fried Chicken franchise opened in Utah in 1952. KFC popularized chicken in the fast food industry, diversifying the market by challenging the established dominance of the hamburger. By branding himself as Colonel Sanders, Harlan became a prominent figure of American cultural history, and his image remains widely used in KFC advertising to this day. 3. Starbucks, USA, 29,324 restaurants. Starbucks first became profitable in Seattle in the early 1980s. Despite an initial economic downturn with its expansion into the Midwest and British Columbia in the late 1980s. The company experienced revitalized prosperity with its entry into California in the early 1990s. The first Starbucks location outside North America opened in Tokyo in 1996. Overseas properties now constitute almost 1/3 of its stores. The company opened an average of 2 new locations daily between 1987 and 2007. 2. McDonald's, USA, 37,200 restaurants. McDonald's was founded in 1940 as a restaurant operated by Richard and Maurice McDonald, in San Bernardino, California, United States. They rechristened their business as a hamburger stand, and later turned the company into a franchise, with the Golden Arches logo being introduced in 1953 at a location in Phoenix, Arizona. In 1955, Ray Kroc, a businessman, joined the company as a franchise agent and proceeded to purchase the chain from the McDonald brothers. 1. Subway, USA, 42,998 restaurants. Subway is an American privately held fast food restaurant franchise that primarily sells submarine sandwiches, subs, and salads. Subway is one of the fastest growing franchises in the world and, as of June 2017, had approximately 42,000 stores located in more than 100 countries. More than half of the stores are located in the United States. It is the largest single-brand restaurant chain, and the largest restaurant operator, in the world. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe our YouTube channel. And follow on Facebook page.